What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jamie D Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin in the Chicagoland area. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a new week, y'all. Welcome in. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here. For those who are listening in the radio right now, thank you so much for not turning that radio dial. And for those who are listening on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jamie D Show, I truly appreciate y'all. Hey, I am super excited for a new week. This is fresh starts. This is fresh thinking. And this is us getting to continue another week together as the Jamie D Show continues to take over. So thank you all so much for supporting me. For today's show rundown, we're going to go over the daily news and the importance of sleep. We're going to talk about it because the importance of sleep is a real social topic that I want us to get into, all right? All right, so for today's first daily news, according to Spiritual Word, Siggi's, a yogurt maker based in New York, has launched an exciting contest. They're giving 10 lucky individuals the opportunity to win a generous $10,000 prize. All they have to do is successfully go 30 days without using their smartphones. It's a challenge that requires discipline and determination, but the reward is definitely worth it. The contest, called the Siggi's Digital Detox Program, is available to individuals who are 18 years or older and reside in any of the 50 states. Do you think you could do it? Here are the rules. If you are chosen as a winner, you'll be awarded a $10,000 check, a lockbox for your smartphone, an older cell phone, non-smartphone, with 1 month of prepaid calling and texting, and a 3-month supply of Siggi's yogurt. The opportunity to enter the contest already ended on January 31st, but contestants have to submit an essay between 100 and 500 words for evaluation by a panel of 5 judges. The essay will be assessed based on 3 distinct criteria, they said. The essay had to clearly explain the reasons why the entrant would benefit from a digital detox from their smartphone. It also had to highlight the positive impact that a detox can have on their well-being. Additionally, the essay needed to outline how the entrant intends to embrace Siggi's brand philosophy of leading a simpler life by choosing to not own a smartphone. The essay will be evaluated based on the entrant's ability to articulate the reasons behind their need for a detox, the level of originality displayed in the writing, and their dedication to abstaining from smartphone use for a month. Now, I asked y'all earlier, do you think you could have done this challenge? Because I do. And I had to bring this up because I'm so mad that I missed this. Like, yeah, this ended January 31st, but I'm just like, wow, there really are so many ways to make money nowadays, and I'll be missing it. How did I miss that? $10,000 to literally only go 1 month. 1 month. 1 month. That's all I needed to do was go 1 month. Y'all, seriously, I'm laughing because when I was coming up with my show rundown, I was like, okay, I'm always about keeping things current, exciting, and fresh. But when I saw this, I was just like, how in the world did I miss something like this? I'm always trying to figure out how I can come up with ways to make money, how I cannot be sitting here working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs to make a better source of income. And there's challenges like this that I could easily do. When I say easily, 1 month, and my thing is this, not only is it 1 month, but it's 1 month and you get a non-smartphone. I mean, all I need really is to be able to connect to my friends and family. I don't need social media. I mean, I want it, I like it, but I don't need social media. On top of that, social media be getting on my nerves anyway. I'm trying to find a way to get over it. So if y'all want to open up this contest, this was me trying to enter in, okay? I just had to, y'all. I had to. Since it's Monday, I wanted to add something cool and light, but also crazy to the daily news. Y'all, I love seeing people play with animals and live life to the fullest, but I swear some people are crazy. We as humans do stuff that we really should not be doing, and we, for some reason, just don't know how to leave wild things in nature alone. I swear we just can't help ourselves. I'm really trying to keep my true opinions to myself by saying we as humans. But y'all, you're going to catch what I mean when I say we as humans after I play this video. So I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this video of this man playing with the alligator underwater. I am sure y'all can guess his ethnicity. This man goes by Gator Boys underscore Chris on Instagram. His real name is Christopher Gillette, and he is a wildlife biologist who does underwater gator tours. I mean, I'm not knocking the man. What he does is actually super cool, but it's also extremely crazy at the same time. I remember the last time I held a baby alligator in New Orleans, I almost had a heart attack. I was trying to actually find that video for y'all so I could play it, but I couldn't find it. Some people are just built differently, and that's okay. More power to this man. Here's a video of him playing with an alligator underwater, and I want you all to tell me if you would be just as courageous and tough as him. Take a look.
Oh, hey, look at this gator trying to bite me in the face. No, it's actually just Casper, so I was just playing around with him a little bit, hanging out underwater, blowing some bubble rings up to see how he would react. And so he just kind of sinks down to the bottom. Isn't it so cool how they can just be floating totally fine and then decide to sink down? But then he sinks down and tries to get a little bit nippy. And that's just really him being more curious, just trying to investigate. And as you can see, I kind of touch him a little bit, but I'm also very careful. If you see him kind of twitchy, I'm very, very careful because these slow exploratory swings where he's just kind of feeling around can turn very quick, very quickly. And so I do things like this all the time with him where I just kind of explore and experiment and see what he's going to do and try blowing bubbles or move my hand around or moving the water around with my hand like that just to try to see how he reacts. And it allows me to learn more about his behavior, but then also gets him a lot more used to interacting with me as well. And as you can see here, you can still hold him up and he's totally fine and chill about it. And so just always want to be careful though, always want to watch out. He's always still an alligator.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help but laugh, y'all. I really could not help but laugh because he's saying, you know, he's still an alligator. You got to pay attention to what's going on. And I'm sorry. I just can't help but laugh at the fact that he's like, yeah, he's still an alligator. Duh. We can see and hear it. Y'all be playing around with these animals, but he's professional. He knows what he's doing. More power to him. And hey, I don't think I would ever be courageous enough to do that, but it's cool seeing other people do it. It's just when you see it, you're like, All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have some more daily news. This is the Jamie D Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin in the Chicagoland area. I'll be right back.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off healthcare because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
Hi, I'm Marky B from the First Shift Morning Show, and on my show, I often engage in long, hard, deep conversations with my listeners about everyday life.
This morning we had hash browns and eggs, and ham.
Well, what else is going on, Susan? You think I'd look good with hair the same color as yours?
Totally.
Well, anything on the agenda for today?
No.
Now that's powerful radio. So listen to the First Shift weekday mornings beginning at 6 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Hit the open road and experience the fresh air of Wisconsin at the Grand Stay Hotel and Suites in Mount Horeb. This award-winning hotel is just outside Madison. Mount Horeb is known as the troll capital of the world. Families can go on a troll hunt through the historic downtown or check out Cave of the Mounds just minutes down the road. The Grand Stay offers a beautiful pool and a hot tub with year-round fun. Visit grandstaymounthoreb.com today to schedule your visit.
If you own or operate a local business, you know that extra advertising and promoting can only help your business grow. But you also know that it can cost you an extra arm and a leg. Here at WRMN, we can promote your business, provide you with advertising, and deliver you new customers absolutely free. For more information about partnering with WRMN at no charge, call our business office during regular business hours at 847-741-7700 and check out our website at WRMN1410.com.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
For almost 40 years, shoppers have been living large for less with the Radio Shopping Show, and you can too. Check out hundreds of items available now at WRMN1410.com and listen to the Radio Shopping Show daily from 10 a.m. to noon and during your weekday afternoon drive. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook at WRMN 1410 Radio and to download our app so you can listen anytime, anywhere. Keep on listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
You can't beat Stanley's Grill and Craft Bar for great pub food, beer, and specials. Their Royal Slot Room is your destination for gaming, only a few steps away from the bar. Stanley's has a private banquet room with capacity for 75, with its own washrooms, jukebox, pinball, and games. Dine al fresco at Stanley's Pavilion outdoor dining area. There's a fireplace and huge TV. Stanley's can also deliver right to your home or other local venue. For catering, visit partywithstan.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Jamie D Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area. I don't know why my brain wants to say love instead of live. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, if you're just now tuning in, we're going over some daily news. Now, I wanted to get in on this topic because Usher did so amazing. He did so good, y'all. Usher's Super Bowl performance was nothing short of freaking outstanding. Every bit of his performance, from the music selection, the dancers, the outfits, the surprise guests, and more, stunned the masses. Usher really is a great performer who deserves everything he has worked for. According to the Neighborhood Talk, quote, Usher's Super Bowl performance went up 5% from Rihanna's Super Bowl performance from last year, end quote. He drew in a whopping 30.1 million households during his performance. Usher and a surprise guest did spectacular. I'm telling y'all, top-notch, love this performance. It was great, right? But there were also a few small happenings that had the internet in a tizzy ever since. And even till this day, right now, they're still talking about it. One of them being Alicia Keys. Y'all, she had a cracked voice incident, and I'm not trying to go in on her, but this is what everyone's talking about, so I'm going to chime in it as well. And also, Usher was sensually caressing Alicia Keys on stage, even though she is a married woman, and Usher's longtime girlfriend and him actually just obtained their marriage license. So everyone's like, oh, snap. Look at Usher doing it again, ruining marriages and relationships. We all know what happened when Keke Palmer went to Usher's residency in Las Vegas. It blew up. The things I've seen on the internet are crazy. But I want us to actually take a listen to what my friends at the Breakfast Club had to say about the whole thing. Take a listen.
Listen, everybody mad at Usher for the performance because, of course, he was, touchy and feely. He was being Usher. He was being Usher.
Sadly, that man is a menace, a domestic terrorist.
They had to practice that, though, guys.
No, they didn't.
They had to rehearse that.
No, Alicia looked surprised when he hugged her from behind.
Switch probably was like, that didn't happen in rehearsal. I was there. I've been here all weekend. I ain't see that.
No, she ain't hit the note that she was supposed to sing, because when he said, you were mine, she was going to say, you were mine. She ain't hit that. And it was
how am I
on
supposed to hit
YouTube.
the right note when somebody hugging me from behind?
No,
this one was at the piano.
This one, she wasn't even being hugged.
I'm just trying to shoot her some bells.
No, it's okay. No, but and then when she came in, I loved how she came in when she had that red cape,
the red dress, and the red piano was dope.
Yes, y'all keep saying it's a dress. It's not. It was a cape, but I loved it. The red piano was dope.
I'm blaming Usher. You know, Usher had her feeling nervous because he was coming up behind her, grabbing her ass and stuff. She knows she a married woman. I'm blaming Usher for the bad note. That's what
You blame
I'm blaming Usher for
He didn't grab her ass.
What?
Oh no, he did. Oh, he did. What? Go back and watch on
I thought that was a waste. That wasn't a waste.
No, that ain't AI. That's the real. That's the real one. All right. Now, Swizz Beatz responded this morning. He said, y'all talking about the wrong damn thing. Y'all don't see that amazing dress covering the entire stadium. That's what I like too, Swizz. He also said tonight's performance was nothing but amazing with two amazing giants. Congrats, Usher, and my love, Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. We don't do negativity vibes. On this side, we make history.
That's right.
Go see Giants, Brooklyn Museum, whatever. He killed it. And she killed it too. Okay, that's fine.
Swizz ain't tripping, so we don't need to be tripping.
Yeah, but correct. I think he shouldn't.
I was dressed like a youth pastor at Easter Sunday, trying to relate to the kids in this congregation. I know they swagged her.
I know he should, but it's like, come on, there was so many other things he could have worn.
He was dressed like he thought Beyonce was putting out a Thanksgiving theme album in that country. That's what was going on. Lord have mercy, Jay.
Jesus.
When Ludacris said, "Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous," I was like, "Yep."
Yeah,
but
at least it plays to the lyric because he said, "Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous." Jermaine Dupri should have said the same thing.
Yes, he should have.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything.
So I'm gonna say this. I think Alicia Keys did amazing no matter what. Y'all are rude AF talking about Alicia off keys. I was like, oh my gosh, people are human. We know Alicia Keys can sing. She just had a moment where her voice cracked, and that sucks. I'm sorry that happened. I know that was probably terrifying for her, especially on such a huge platform. And we all know that you could do so amazing at what you do, have such great evidence of your awesome, outstanding, and breathtaking work, but it takes one situation and one incident for people to be like, oh snap, we don't like it no more. We don't like you no more. You suck. You can't sing. We're going in on you. It just takes one instance, and that sucks. And I think everybody looked amazing. Usher's outfits were awesome. I'm like, that blue outfit with the bodysuit top, I wanted it so bad. And Alicia Keys looked great. She definitely did have on a cape. It wasn't a dress. I thought she did amazing. And I think a lot of times people forget that we as entertainers, we are doing a job. Sometimes we have to kiss each other. Sometimes we have to simulate sex. Sometimes we have to simulate being sensual and intimate with each other. It's a part of the job. And when you're in the industry, especially dating somebody who's also in the industry, we all get it. Those who get it, get it. Those who don't, don't. And that's just a situation where it is unfair when people try to turn things around and create drama. Like, I'm sure Alicia Keys and Usher planned that moment. I'm sure they knew what was going to happen. I'm sure Swizz Beatz knew what was going to happen while watching the performance. That's his wife. I'm sure she didn't leave it out. If she did, it's kind of awkward, but I doubt she did. So people making a big deal about them being sensual on stage and having that moment, it's a part of showbiz. The point is to get you all talking. The point is to get sales. The point is to get booked for more shows. The point is to put on a show, and that's exactly what they did. So I applaud them. They did a great, great, great job. And when it comes to other outfits, like, I don't know what that man was wearing. I don't know what that man was wearing. He had on a horrible outfit. Horrible, horrible, horrible outfit. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to say his name because I ain't trying to get in trouble. Because his outfit was trash. I don't know why he wore that. All right. Per the neighborhood talk, remember the man who leaped over a judicial bench and put the pause on a Las Vegas judge last month? Well, he has now been indicted for attempted murder. According to the Las Vegas Sun, a grand jury returned the 9-count indictment against Deborah Redden, 30, on Thursday of last week. His arraignment is scheduled for February 29th. Clark County District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus was about to hand down DeBoer's sentence in the attempted battery case on January 3rd when he hopped over the bench and attacked her. That same judge ended up sentencing him to 4 years in the slammer. A week later, for the battery charge he had pleaded guilty for in November. The new indictment for attempted murder alleged that he attacked Judge Holthus by grabbing her, pulling her hair, placing his hands around her throat, and or hitting her on the head by the manner and means that are unknown. He also is accused of punching and or kicking and or pushing a Las Vegas police officer. I've told you guys this before. There's a lot of strange things that happen in Vegas, and we all know the court system is flawed, and we all know the court system specifically in Las Vegas really does put the hammer down on Black people. That is like a known fact. However, in this situation, there is no defending this man. There is no helping this man. There's no, Black power in this situation. There's no, we need to stand up for him. Dude, you did wrong. Why did you decide to hop over that dang bench and hurt this lady? On top of that, you proved her point. She was literally about to say, you need to learn your lesson. And you was like, oh, heck no, I'm going to show you a lesson. And that literally proves her point. I'm not sticking up for him just because he's Black. That's dumb. Like, what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong, no matter skin color. And we're not going to sit here and say, oh, we need to stick up for this man because they're Black. And if you guys are doing that, please get over yourself. Please, some things you don't fight for. And this is one of them. You just don't. We could fight for fair treatment in the judicial system. We could fight for being seen as people and not colors in the court system. But fighting for people who do dumb stuff like this, that's an absolute no. Absolute no. Absolute no. All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a conversation about the importance of sleep. So I don't want you guys to go anywhere because this is the Jamie D Show live on KSHP AM 1400 out of Las Vegas and 90 and 107.1 FM, and also WRMN out of the Elgin in the Chicagoland area on AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey there, it's Tammy Scully with the Radio Shop Show, inviting you to live large for less by listening to the Radio Shopping Show weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., 4 to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 until noon. Check out our website at WRMN1410.com or visit us at 14 Douglas Avenue in Elgin, home of local radio for 75 years, including the Radio Shopping Show for over 40 years. We are WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener, George Rollinson, says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left and it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949.
Is your company active on social media? Powerful and optimized social media profiles give you the biggest bang for the buck. Establishing a program that concentrates on building and maintaining an audience that is best suited for your business will turn your audience into customers. Reach out to Corcom.com for help with your social media. They offer free consultations and can be reached at KORCOMM.com or 224-227-3371.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
WRMN would like to thank our veterans, like Jerry Christofferson, who talks about the impact of Wall That Heals, coming this spring.
That's the first time he talked to his family about the Vietnam War. He was awarded Purple Hearts, but he never wanted to accept them really because he thought he should have done more. It means a lot to him. It means a lot to anyone that served in Vietnam and anybody that was in the service. Because when those guys came home, they were treated very badly. We want to fix that mistake.
For more information, visit TruePatriotsCare.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jamie D Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin, the Chicago land area. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see we got Fifi tuning in from Australia. We also got Kara tuning in from Phoenix. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm looking at the comments right now. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned to the Jamie D Show and actually commenting on the many different topics and daily news we're having conversations about. Hey, Robin, I see you. If you want to call in, you can call in at 847-931-1410. Again, the number to call in is 847-931-1410 if you want to get in on the conversations that we're having at those moments. I love having people tune in. I love having people interact, and I love when people call in. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of the support. Seriously, if it wasn't for you all, I would not have the Jamie D Show, and it would continue to grow if it wasn't for you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to promote your business, products, services, music, podcasts, and more, hit us up at info@jamiedee.com. That's info@JAIMEDEE.com. And my team will reach back out to you so we can get something set up. I promise you, radio has an extreme reach, and the Jamie D Show has an even bigger reach. So hit us up so that we can get you what you need out of your advertising. We got you. All right, so if you're just now tuning in, we already went over some daily news, and now we're going to have a conversation about the importance of sleep. Now, I found this to be a very important social topic because, y'all, one thing about me, I do not play about my sleep. I can't remember exactly when I really started being serious about my sleep, but it has to have been only a few years ago. Growing up, I used to stay up super late and get up super early, and I never really felt good about it. Or I felt like, oh, I'm young, so this is easy for me to do. I literally was just doing it and hated doing it. And one day, a few years ago, it was a random morning where I was super sleepy because I had stayed up late at night before, knowing that I had something to do the next day, but was distracted doing other dumb stuff that wasn't even needed, being on my phone, talking to somebody, just doing stupid stuff, things that could have waited until the next day. I remember being super bloated, irritated, and I had a slight headache. So I was definitely mad AF at myself because I was like, why do I keep doing this? I think I ate before bed too, and I only got like 4 hours of sleep. So I was definitely feeling crazy that next morning. And as I was scrolling on Instagram that day, I saw this post about those who get more sleep while embarking on a fitness journey see more results in their weight loss, their mood, and their productivity. And I remember sitting to myself and thinking, dang, whenever I do get 8 hours of sleep, even if I did eat the night before, I don't wake up feeling bloated and crazy. And that's when I told myself, you know what? Let's get serious about your sleep and see if there really is a change. Or if I'm just reading this Instagram post and being like, yeah, this is so right. Yeah. Because you know how sometimes we see things, we're like, yeah, we believe this. And yeah, this has to be right. And it's just a bunch of, yeah, we're just talking. Yeah, we're just having conversations, this, that, and the third, right? Fifi says, oh my God, I get as angry as can be when someone wakes me up out of my sleep. Trust me. I get it. She says, I need coffee to get through the day. Now, I don't drink coffee. I actually think coffee is nasty. Don't drag me, but I feel you. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. And from that point on, the way I was serious about my sleep and committed to getting 6 to 8 hours a day was honestly pretty instant. That night, I took my butt to bed. I ain't gonna lie. I got 8 hours of sleep, and I felt like a brand new person the next day. I swear, I was like, OMG. I really do see and feel a difference in the way my body looks and feels. I don't feel gross. I don't feel old, and I don't feel bloated. I feel like my body truly reset itself while I was sleeping and actually getting quality sleep. My exact reaction, I promise y'all, looking in the mirror and getting ready for the day was, oh, period. This whole sleeping thing is a vibe. I literally said that to myself in the mirror. I remember that specifically. And I know y'all probably listening in like, dude, what are you talking about? Duh, getting sleep is positive. Duh, you should go to sleep. Like, you're talking about dumb stuff right now. And of course, you're going to feel better as a person after getting enough sleep. But I don't think y'all realize when you're in the thick of life, you're chasing your dreams, you're trying to live your best dope life, and you're trying to fit everything into one day, you really do forget the important things and the benefits of normal stuff like getting enough sleep. If you think about the American dream, they tell you sleep is for the weak. You got to be in your grind. Don't stop. Get it if you want to succeed in life. I know y'all have heard of the statement, you can sleep when you're dead. Sleep is for the dead. So you got to understand, as a young adult, a lot of us aren't thinking about the right things like eating healthy, sleeping well and long enough, going to therapy, budgeting correctly, time management, and more. We're just trying to get through life, figure it out, and also figure ourselves out. And it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do all at once. And like I said, y'all can sit here and judge me all y'all want, but it's a lot to do. It really is. You got to think about sleep. You got to think about eating. You got to think about working out. You got to think about going to work. You got to think about dating. You got to think about having money. You got to think about leaving a legacy. You got to think about keeping connections alive. It's like some things got to give. And sometimes it's the normal stuff you should think about, but you don't. We are all still learning and trying to understand how we want to structure our lives and what's really important and what's not. And how we're going to leave our legacies behind and make our parents proud. So a lot of the common sense and important things like sleeping, get thrown out the window. And it's because some of us are just living life, not because we're being irresponsible. It's just sometimes life just gets in the way. Some of us are hustling because we feel our lives depend on it. Some of us are just coasting and not even paying attention. And let's be very real. A lot of us are depressed, but functioning through that depression. I know I'm not the only person that could be functional when I'm sad, functional when things get hard, and putting on a mask and walking through life like, yeah, everything's peachy keen and everything's going okay, knowing dang well I can't sleep, knowing dang well I can't manage my time well enough, knowing dang well I'm late to everything now. It's like a lot of things really jump on you as you get older, and you're just like, dang, like how do I fit all this into one day? So there really are a lot of things that go into us forgetting to do the things that benefit us positively. And it really does take either a big moment or even a random moment in life to wake us back up to the fact that we aren't moving right and need to adjust some things to get back right. And sometimes it can happen more than once. For me, it happened twice. The first time was the random Instagram post I saw and me sitting back thinking, okay, let's get this together. And the second time was a random hangover where I was literally miserable. And I tell y'all, I hold myself accountable so y'all don't have to. I'm be honest about who I am. I'm working on who I am. I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to make it better for myself. Even Fifi says facts. Even Kara says facts. Like, you may think, oh, this sounds like a dumb topic, but I promise you, it is not. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to bed. You have to make time. And like I said, it took 2 life moments for me to be like, oh yeah, I gotta sleep. And let me know in the comments. Let me know by calling in at 847-931-1410. Do you have a problem with sleeping? Do you sometimes forget to sleep? Do you sometimes forget that you have to manage your time so that you can get enough sleep? I know I can't be the only person. And the second random moment, I literally felt like this hangover was going to kill me. I was in my head like, oh my God, the night before was so freaking fun. I wouldn't change it for the world, but this hangover is not worth it. This is ghetto. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not perfect, which is why I'm telling y'all my stories. And if you know me, you know that I'm always looking up natural remedies to fix whatever illness or situations I'm dealing with. So I started finding these natural hangover remedies like Drink Aid and whatnot. And those things were working like a charm. When I tell you those things will make you feel like nothing happened the night before, woo! Those things are dangerous because you'll be ready for part 2, 3, 4, and 5 of drinking with your friends after you take one of them drink aids. And that's what I did until one day, those natural hangover remedies just stopped working. I was like, oh my God, I'm back to feeling bloated. I'm groggy. I feel a little sick and I'm hungover on top of this. No. So I was like, what is wrong with me now? What am I doing now? And you may be like, well, dude, you were hungover, you were drinking. But again, I promise you, you don't be thinking about these things. And I was asking myself, why am I back in this predicament? I drank, yeah, but I didn't drink that much. I remember being like, there has to be something to fix this. Now, let me tell y'all, I'm not an alcoholic by any means. I'm just a regular guy who likes to drink and have a good time, okay? I don't have to drink to enjoy myself, though, and I only drink when I'm going to a party. If there's not going to be a DJ and dancing where we're going, I don't care to drink alcohol. So I really wasn't dealing with hangovers often like that, which is why I wasn't thinking like, dang, what is it that's truly messing me up? And that's why I didn't pay attention, because I was living life, having a good time, drinking, and trying to figure out why I was hungover. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at myself because sometimes these things are just stupid. The things you do to yourself you put it on yourself. You really do. You really do. And I'm like, okay, these natural remedies aren't working. But this weekend that had me struggling was some like huge party weekend that came into town. I was living my life, okay? I'm gonna just tell you how I was. And I was in bed like, yo, these remedies are trash now. I'm getting older, obviously, and these hangovers are literally lasting a full day. I don't know if y'all drink. If y'all do, let me know how y'all feel, because I feel like from 21 to 25, there was no such thing as a hangover. I was like, yeah, we outside, it's lit. After 25, it just went downhill. I'm 29 now, about to turn 30 this June 1st, and I'm like, ooh, we getting up there. We are getting up there in age, and things that we thought worked back in our younger age, and I still feel young, but that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm like, okay, this isn't working. How do I fix this? And I finally realized, oh my God, the nights where the natural remedies weren't working was because I was not sleeping. Yo, I swear it was such a eureka moment for me. I was like, OMG, it's the sleep. And I know y'all was thinking like, where is Jimmy going with this whole hangover thing? That's where I was going. It was the sleep, y'all. It was the sleep. And that's why I couldn't fight preventing being hungover or other stuff, because I wasn't sleeping after drinking. And even when I didn't drink a lot after a night out, I was still hungover because I was not sleeping. I was going out, drinking, probably waking up 2 to like 4 hours later. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm dying. And I realized that even when I forgot to take my natural remedies before bed after a night out, as long as I got 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I wake up like nothing happened. Like I told y'all, the reason it took me so long to realize that is because I wasn't paying attention. I was running through life and was just trying to have fun and fit everything into my day. I mean, penalize me if you want, but that's what happens when you're growing up. And that was my second time realizing that getting your sleep is extremely important, because it helps you fight so many issues that you may be dealing with. So y'all, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have some more conversations about the importance of sleep. So don't go nowhere. I think this is good. I'm saying this is a good topic. Y'all are agreeing in the story in the chat below, and I appreciate it. So we're going to keep talking about it, all right? Don't go anywhere. This is the Jamie D Show, live on KSHP out of Las Vegas and live on WRMN out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area. I'll be right back.
WRMN has proudly served the Fox River Valley for over 70 years. We're located at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Right next to Studio 14 is our store known as the Redemption Center. You are always invited to stop by and see us to live large for less. The Redemption Center is the place to pick up your on-air orders, shop for certificates, and grab some brochures to learn about what we have to offer. Our Redemption Center phone number is 847-741-7700.
Stop in at the Lake in the Hills Tattoo Company, just off Randall and Polaris Drive, and talk to one of the experienced tattoo and piercing experts about getting your first or next tattoo or piercing. Lake in the Hills Tattoo Company will provide a comfortable, relaxing environment for you. Call 847-458-1155 to schedule an appointment, or stop in at 61 Polaris Drive, Unit Number 1, and talk to one of the artists at Lake in the Hills Tattoo Company.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jamie D Show. Wow, I just had an Alicia Keys moment. I told you, we're humans. Welcome back to the Jamie D Show. Woo! Listen, I got allergies, okay? live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area. I want to remind you all, if you want to promote your business, products, services, music, podcasts, and whatever else, hit us up at info@jamied.com. We appreciate y'all. And also, we accept donations. You can donate to the kid if you want to. But anyway, back to the social topic at hand, which is the importance of getting sleep. After remembering why I needed sleep, that's how I became the Jamie D who doesn't play about his sleep. I swear, my friends and family be so mad at me because one thing I'm going to do now is get my sleep. I don't care what we are doing, where we are, or what's going on. I'm going to get my 6 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I don't care what anyone else has going on around me. They can do whatever they want to do as long as they don't wake me up and leave me the heck alone while I'm sleeping. I'm just like Fifi. You better not touch me while I'm asleep. If it's not a fire, something super important, or you need help, do not wake me up. Because if you bother me while I'm asleep, you're going to be met with extreme attitudes. Period. I'm going to be pissed. I'm telling you, the best thing I learned in my graduate program was this one, sleep, but also slowing down and Googling. The second I realized I could really stop asking people for stuff and just Google it and figure it out myself, I became a whole new person. So now I'm sleeping, now I'm slowing down, and now I'm Googling stuff. Now I'm realizing, why do I get so irritated when people wake me up out of my sleep? You best believe I'm always looking up the benefits of something. You know that, right? I always bring it up. Shoot, that's why I'm always putting in the benefits in my show rundown. We're having conversations live on the radio because it really does help when you get reminded of certain things that you already knew but unconsciously forgot about and stop paying attention to. Like I said, we all know we got to sleep, but sometimes we forget. The benefits of a good night's sleep, according to Puffy.com, is, quote, improved memory, better moods, aka, which is why you better not wake me up because you're going to get the wrong mood. It gets your creative juices flowing. It regulates your health. It keeps your heart healthy, makes you a better athlete. It acts as a natural painkiller and more, end quote. Now tell me that doesn't sound like amazing benefits. Those few benefits alone should make you get more serious about your sleep and getting good quality sleep at that. When I learn things like this, I'm telling y'all, I don't play. I want to live long and enjoy my life. So when I finally get some information that I either forgot about or that I'm just now learning about, I don't play about it. I keep that information real tight, and I try to live by it. I've been through so many things already, y'all. I'm trying to take control of my circumstances and get and do better, okay? I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do better. And sometimes that starts with simple things like getting enough sleep. I'm at a point now where I calculate my hours of sleep before the next day so I can make sure I'm good. Shoot, even when I'm out partying, drink in hand, I'll be wherever I am and thinking about, okay, cool, if I leave at this time and I get in bed at that time and I shower by that time, I can get 8 hours of sleep. And that's what I have to do. And I feel so accomplished when I plan it all right and get the 8 hours of sleep. I legit wake up like, yes, I did it. I know you think I'm being dramatic, but I'm being serious. If my personal story about how I learned about the importance of sleep and actually starting to get quality sleep didn't help you, move you, or make you want to change something you're doing, let's watch and listen to this video by North Hampshire Healthcare, NHS, on YouTube, where they discuss why sleep is important. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Andrea. I'm a sleep and wellbeing practitioner. This is one of 2 videos that explores the subject of sleep. In this video, we will ask the question, why is sleep so important? Sleep is a natural behaviour. Although we may not be aware of it, it is a very busy time for the brain and the body. Good quality sleep rests and rejuvenates us in preparation for the new day. There are many processes that happen during sleep. Each one benefits and promotes our health and well-being. Let's begin by looking at sleep and its effect on our physical well-being. Growth hormone is released mainly during the night and peaks during the first period of deep sleep. As the name suggests, growth hormone is important for the physical growth and development of children and adolescents, but it has other properties too. It increases muscle mass and strengthens bones. The immune system is also strengthened, and this helps to protect us from becoming poorly. Any healing and cell repair that is needed in the body happens at this time too. It also helps to regulate our weight. By sleeping and letting these functions occur, we are also helping protect our body from conditions in later life, such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart conditions. Research actually shows a link between sleep and looking younger, so beauty sleep really does exist. So sleep is essential for our physical well-being. Sleep also affects our learning. There are a number of learning processes that happen during different stages of sleep. They include learning and memory consolidation. New information gained during the day is moved from the short-term to the long-term memory, allowing us to recall the information at a later date. For younger children, vocabulary is retained and learning related to pronunciation of words is processed. It's such an important time for the teenager. During adolescence, the part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex is fully developing. For teenagers, quality sleep is essential for the development of this part of the brain that relates to problem solving, reasoning, and regulating our emotions. Sleep is essential for our learning. Sleep and its effect on our emotional well-being. Lack of sleep affects our mood and emotions. Feelings of tiredness become overwhelming. We become irritable and angry more easily. We can feel tearful, stressed, and unable to cope. Problems and worries may increase, resulting in behaviour difficulties, low mood, lack of motivation to find solutions, lack of self-confidence, and low self-esteem. The good news is that sleep helps us to manage all these emotions. If you are a young person or a parent of a child who is experiencing these feelings, please do take a look at the accompanying videos that give excellent advice and strategies to manage difficult emotions. Sleep is essential for our emotional well-being. As we finish this video, the key message is that quality sleep is the foundation to our physical health and emotional well-being. Sleep helps us to grow, promotes learning, helps us to regulate our emotions and find solutions to worries and problems, and keeps us physically well. Do take a look at the accompanying video that looks at how to sleep well. Most importantly of all, sleep well.
I love that you guys are digging this topic. Y'all are like, yes, speak the truth. Fifi says, even water don't help them hangovers. Or you go out thinking you have to get enough sleep. You don't get enough sleep. Now you're hungover and you forget about everything that happened the next day. And you're over there watching your stories like, bruh, this happened. Screaming. Yes. And y'all also said that you are just like me when it comes to getting your sleep and not being awakened from your sleep. Not Fifi said, girl used to drink from Thursday to Monday, go to work hungover, and never again because I didn't get enough sleep. I'm telling y'all, it's important to actually manage your time. Stop trying to fit all that in one day. And also, if you're going to do it responsibly. Do it responsibly. Fifi said it better be worth it. Oh, period. Fifi also said, I sacrificed my sleep to come and watch the Jimmy D show. It is 6:50 in the morning here in Australia. Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Robin B says, I toss and turn all night long and calculate how much time I still have to sleep every time I wake up. Quality of sleep is so important, but sometimes I don't even get that. Trust me, I feel it. I feel it. Kara says she's just doing her best. Y'all are also saying y'all need music. I'm telling y'all, I'm the type of person who it needs to be quiet. It needs to be dark. It needs to be peaceful. I don't want to hear music. I don't want the TV going. I don't want any night lights. I don't want any TV lights, no background noise, none of that. I think the only thing I could do is like a fan, like the ambiance of a fan. But other than that, can't do it. Can't do it. But yes, I hope that video taught y'all that you need to get sleep. It's important. Fit that into your schedule. You will feel so much better. And if you need help getting better sleep because you feel like, well, what do I do? Let's get some advice from the University of Maryland Medical System, where they explain on YouTube the 5 easy ways to get a better night's sleep. Take a listen.
Snooze, slumber, shut-eye. No matter what you call it, most of us want more sleep and better quality sleep. Here are some ways to get that. Establish a sleep schedule and keep to it every single day. That means going to bed and waking up at the same time, even on weekends. Aim to get at least 7 hours of sleep. Create a bedtime routine. If you do the same thing every night, like taking a bath or reading a book, you are signaling to your body that it is time to go to sleep. Set up a sleeping sanctuary. Make sure your bedroom is dark, comfortable, and not too hot. Shut down those screens. Avoid bright lights and get off the smartphone, tablets, and TVs at least 30 minutes prior to bed. Shut your refrigerator and cabinets. Don't eat a big meal before bed. And skip the alcohol. Avoid caffeine too in the afternoon and evening. Follow these steps, and whether you hit the hay, catch up on beauty sleep, or get 40 winks, your sleep should be improved. Night-night.
Shout out to the University of Maryland, my alma mater, where I got my graduate degree, my master's degree in broadcast journalism. Yes. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this taught y'all that you need to get sleep. And if you need to get sleep but don't know how, that last video should have gave you some solid advice. Everybody, this has been the Jamie D Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area. If you want to promote your business, product, movie, services, podcast, and more, hit us up at info@jamied.com. I love y'all. Have a good rest of y'all day. See you tomorrow. Peace out.